was discovered by German physicist Friedrich Hunt in 1925. It is used in electronic configuration, but it is based on electron pairing, means how electrons are paired. It states that electrons in a subshell are paired only when all the orbitals of the subshell are half filled with parallel spin. Now note that point that this rule is applied on P, D and F subshell. It is not applicable on S subshell because S subshell contains one orbital and it contains maximum 2 electrons in it which can be paired. Unpaired electrons are more stable than paired electrons because paired electrons create repulsion. Now here the question arises how? Let's take an example of carbon element. Here is electronic configuration of as you can see, S subshell or electrons are already filled with pairs. Now we are talking about 2p subshell. As you all know that 2p subshell contains 3 orbitals known as 2px, 2py and 2pz. Now first we will fill single electron in each orbital with parallel spin. As you can see, these 2 electrons are parallel to each other. Now the reason behind this rule is that electrons are negatively charged. If we put single electron if we put a paired electron in same orbital, they will repel each other. So to minimize this repulsion, electrons prefer to remain unpaired as far as possible. Let's take some few examples of 4 elements. Here is nitrogen, whose atomic number is 7. 1s2, 2s2, 2p3. Now there are 3 orbitals of 2p shell, 2p subshell. First we will fill single electron in each orbital. If further electrons are remaining, then we will start pairing. You can also fill these electrons like this. The most important point is that these electrons should be parallel to each other. Should be in parallel. Another example of oxygen, whose atomic number is 8. 1s2, 2s2, 2p4. Again, there are 3 orbitals. We will fill single electron in each orbital. Now the 4th electron will be filled like this. The 4th electron can be filled also like this. It can also be filled like this. Because these 3 orbitals have equal energy. So you can put the 4th electron in any orbital. Now I am going to explain that what maximum multiplicity means. Here is again the example of nitrogen. These 2 are the methods to fill electrons. As you can see, the spin of this electron is positive 1 upon 2. Okay? The spin of these 3 electrons is positive 1 upon 2. If we will add these 2, we will get 1 and this will remain the same. So it is the total spin of unpaired electrons. The spin of this electron is positive 1 upon 2 and the spin of this electron is negative 1 upon 2. When we will add these 2, we will get 0. So the total spin will be 0. So the correct method is A because it gives total spin. The maximum multiplicity term means that The total spin of unpaired electrons should be maximum. That's all from me.